Hello guys, Shrikant here. Welcome back to the channel. In this session, we are going to see how to use advanced conditional formatting. If you see under conditional formatting menu options, we have a lot of options which can be used to format the data using some conditions. So if you can see these highlighted cell rules, top bottom cell rules, I have already covered these in my first video of conditional formatting. I will leave the link in the information link and the description. You can go and watch that video. In this session, we are going to see how to use data bars, how to use icon sets, and how to use color scales. Okay, so let us get into the session. So as you can see, there is some data on my screen. There is some random data which says name and marks, and I have some criteria here. The criteria is if the marks is less than if the marks is greater than 50, I have to use one kind of symbol highlighting these marks. And if the marks are less than 50 but greater than 30, I need to use another symbol. And if the marks are less than 30, then it should display me another symbol. So this one we can do it using the conditional formatting. So what I'll do is what we have to do is we have to select the data range, go to conditional formatting, select data bars. Okay, you can see while moving your cursor on these options, you can see the preview on the other side how the data looks like. So you can select as the color which you like. Here I'll go with orange. Okay, click on orange, then you will see the bars over here. Okay, so if you can see, I did not put any criteria or condition as such we have discussed here. Still it is showing me some bars based on the values. Now let us see how to update this criteria to match our scenario. Okay, select the data range, go to conditional formatting, go to manage rules. You can see there is a rule already set up here. This is the default rule what we have selected. Okay, click on edit rule. Okay, as you can see, it is showing as type automatic. The minimum number is automatic and maximum is showing automatic. Okay, from automatic I'll select the lowest value number, or you can select the lowest value. Let us select the lowest value, or let us select the number. Okay, minimum number, okay, and maximum number. Okay, I need to give the value here. What should be, how the data data bar should look like, from which number to start. Okay, I'll ask Excel to check the minimum number from 10. Okay, from 10, the maximum number like 100. Okay, so after giving these values, you can change your colors. If you do not like orange color, you can change more colors here. Let us update it to green. Okay, no border. Okay, you can see the preview over here. It is showing, right, the preview. Okay, and click on OK. And again click on OK. See, as you can see, the bars got updated. Okay, now let us say what was the condition we have gave. What is the condition that we have seen here? The condition is minimum number is 10, maximum number is 100. Okay, let me put a minimum number here. Okay, let me remove 93 and put 10. Okay, so as you can see, it is not showing me any bar because this is the minimum number what we have asked to check the Excel. Let me change it to 20. See, you can see there is a bar appeared here, but less than 40, because 40 is less than 20, right? So this will automatically recognize the value between the range what we have given here. Okay, it will automatically recognize the value between the range what we have given and display the bars over here. Okay, so if let me put any of the value to 100. Okay, I'll update this only other to 100. Let us see what will happen. You see, entire cell is displayed with a bar. Okay, now I want to hide this number and I want to display only the bars. Okay, select the data range, go to data formatting, go to manage rules, edit rules. Okay, you see there is a checkbox over here, show only bar. Okay, show bar only, click on this and okay. So here you can see your number in the this formula box, but you cannot see number here. So you can you can display this kind of information to your clients or for any other person. If you're working on any report, you can represent your report like this in a professional way. Okay, now let us use the same data. Okay, I'll do Control Z. Okay, or else I'll remove the formatting from the selected cells, clear cells. Okay, now let us see how to match this criteria. Okay, select the data. I'll use another format. Okay, now we'll use this set icons. Okay, I'll use this arrow marks. Okay, so as you can see, already arrow marks are displayed here, but it is considered the range as automatic by the Excel. Okay, we did not give any criteria as such mentioned here, but still we are able to see the some arrow marks with different directions, right? This is because of system has already defined some criteria. Let us update that criteria, going to manage rules, edit rules. Okay, now let us update our criteria. What is our criteria? Before we update the criteria, change this type to number. Okay, and we'll update the criteria. What is my criteria? If the marks are greater than 50. Okay, if the marks are greater than or equal to 50, it should show me this up arrow. Okay, if the marks are less than 50 but greater than 30. Okay, if you can see, it is automatically got updated when marks are less than 50 and greater than 30. Okay, it should show me this this arrow mark, which is in the which is showing the right direction. Okay, if less than 30, my arrow mark should show down. Okay, if you see, if the marks are less than or equal to 30, it will show me down arrow mark. Let us put 31 here, or 30 is enough. Okay, if the marks are less than or equal to 30, it will show me down arrow mark. Okay, let us click on OK and see what will happen now. See, all the arrow marks got updated because everything is more than 50. Let me update one marks to less than 30 and see what it will happen. Okay, I'll update it to 29. You see, it got updated to down arrow. Okay, so let me update any of the couple of marks to greater than 50, 60. Okay, so every marks are greater than 50, so that is the reason it is showing me up arrow. Let us update something less than 50 but greater than 30, 35. Okay, 38, 32. Okay, 31. Okay, 20, 21. See, you can see all the different arrows based on our criteria. It is getting displayed over here, right? So if I want to, if I do not want to display my marks here, I want to display only arrow marks here. Okay, select the range, go to conditional formatting, go to manage rules, edit rules. You see there is a show icon only. Click on that, click on OK, again click on OK. You see, now your marks are displayed in the formula bar but not here, but you can see the arrow marks over here. So this is using this kind of criteria, right? You can use many other icon sets available over here. You can use these shapes. Okay, again if you change the shapes, again you need to go and update our criteria, how to display on what basis. Okay, so you can use a number of options here. So in this way we can use the data bars and icon sets available in the conditional formatting to represent your data very clean to your clients or customers. Now we'll see how to make a rating table just as you are seeing on my screen using conditional formatting. Okay, so this is some transport companies performance rating. Okay, if you see Uber is having 5 star, So if Uber performance is going down and its rating is coming 3, if I put 3 over here, as you can see the rating stars are getting updated to 3. And if same with Ola, if currently it is 2.5, okay, if I want to update it to 4.5 or 4.8, you can see the rest, rating stars are getting updated accordingly. So you can see it is 1.8. now if I want to update it to 3, you can see the stars are getting updated. Now let us see how to make this kind of rating table. Okay, first let me remove the condition formatting in these cells. Okay, okay, let us remove these values also. Okay, so this is the basic rating table what we have. Okay, first what we need to do is we have to copy these values to all the cells. Okay, let me log this cell. Okay, let me put Ctrl D to drag the formula down. Okay, so I'll give you one more trick over here. If you want to copy the formula from right side of the cell, select the range and hit Ctrl R. You can see the formula is copied to the right side. Okay, and same with all the cells. Ctrl R, the formula is getting copied over here. Okay, okay, now what we'll do is we'll select the first range, go to conditional formatting, go to icon sets and select the star rating over here. Okay, but if you see the star rating is not accurate to the ratings mentioned over here. It is showing some random value. See, as you can see, it is 4.5 here, but the star is showing full. Okay, we need to update the condition, default condition. Okay, select the range, go to conditional formatting, go to manage rules and click on edit rule. Okay, so currently this is the rule which is being applied over this cell. Okay, to put the correct range or the correct criteria, select the type to number. Okay, so in the first cell what we have to do is it should display me the full star. This rule is applicable only for this cell, the highlighted cell. Okay, it should show me the full star whenever the value is greater than or equal to 1. Okay, it should show me the half star whenever the value is less than 1 and greater than 0. Okay, and null it should be less than 0. Okay, let us see how it works. Okay, 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 see, since the value is more than 1, only for this cell it is showing a full star. Okay, let us continue the updating the rules for other cells also. Okay, select the range, go to conditional formatting, manage rules. Oh, okay, sorry. So use this icon sets, select star. Okay, again go to conditional formatting, manage rules, edit rules. Now what we need to do, update it to number. Now we have to increase the number over here. Okay, first we have selected, in the first cell what we have seen, if the number is greater than or equal to 1, it was showing our full star, right? So here we need to put 2. Okay, always it should be when less than 2 and greater than 1. Okay, click on OK. Okay, so let us update the rules for all the cells in the same way. Okay. Star, manage rules, edit, number, value is greater than or equal to 3. Okay, greater than 2. Okay, and click on OK again. Okay, see, as of now if it is 3, it is updating to 3 stars. Let me make this 2.5. let us see how it works. Okay, somewhere it is gone wrong. Let me check after applying the rules to every cell. Okay, select icon cells. Okay, edit formatting, manage rules. So update it to again number, 4 3. Click on OK. Click on OK. Okay, go to other cell, icon sets, star, manage rules, edit rules, number. So in the last it should be 5 and 4. Okay, click on OK. Now let us see where the actual value went wrong. Okay, I think this formula is not okay, yeah, the formula here is not updated. Okay, let me update this formula. These values are not getting updated here. That is the reason conditional formatting is not working. Okay, Control D. Okay, let me copy the value here. Control D. If you do like this, condition will also get updated. Let me do one thing. Let me update the values to each and every cell, so that conditional formatting is not getting disturbed. Okay, see my Uber rating is 4 and all the stars are showing full star and last is showing null. If I change it to 5, see, you can see my star rating is showing 5. Okay, let me copy the only formula over here, or else let me put this here. Okay, let me copy the formula here. Okay, let me make it 3. Okay, you see only 3 stars are getting updated here. Rapido, let me make it 2. Okay, only 2 stars. Let me make it 2.8. okay, you see 2.8, 2 full stars and 1 half star. Zoom cars, let me make it only 1 star rating. Okay, or 1.5. see, you see the stars are getting updated here along with the rating. Swiggy, let me update it to 5, and Zomato, let me make it to 2.1. okay, you see 2 full stars and 1 half star. Okay, so in this way you can make a rating table using the conditional formatting. Okay, so if you want to display only the stars, not the values again. Okay, select the range. Okay, go to conditional formatting, go to manage rules and edit each and every rule, and click mark, put your check mark on show only icon. Okay, let me do it for one by one. Okay, edit only icon, edit only icon. So now you can use different icons over here based on your condition. For now I'm using only star. Okay, click on OK. Okay, so you see there is only star marks. Okay, without the values. Let me update this Ola to 4. Okay, you can see my rating table is getting updated. So in this way you can use this conditional formatting options to represent your data in a very good manner, and your client or customer will also get impressed. So that's all for this session, guys. And in the next session we'll see another options available in the insert menu. Like if we go to insert menu, we have table of pivot table, tables. Okay, we have recommended charts, we have other options. We'll see one by one in the upcoming sessions. Thank you, and stay subscribed and share this video to your colleagues and friends who are interested to learn Excel. Thank you.